own house. Why family opposition cannot invalidate Reverend Sun Myung Moon's mission, own house. Why family opposition cannot invalidate Reverend Sun Myung Moon's mission, by Reverend Black Diamond, independent scholar of completed Testament theology. In every age of providence, God's central figures have faced their fiercest opposition, not from outsiders, but from those closest to them. This is neither accidental nor new. Jesus himself declared, "A prophet is not without honor, except in his own country and in his own house." This principle must frame any honest evaluation of the public criticisms leveled against Reverend Sun Myung Moon by estranged family members, including statements attributed to his daughter, Unjin Moon. Private family pain, however real and deserving of compassion, cannot be elevated into a theological verdict against a global providential mission. History, scripture, and the testimony of Reverend Moon's own life compel a more sober conclusion. Family rejection is often the seal, not the negation, of a prophet's calling. Reverend Sun Myung Moon never claimed his path would be easy or socially affirmed. On the contrary, he consistently taught that the central figure of God's providence must walk a road of suffering, misunderstanding, and isolation. Even though we are deceived, still believe. Though we are betrayed, still forgive. Love completely even those who hate you. Father Sun Myung Moon taught in words repeatedly published in his sermons and compilations. This was not abstract theology, it was the lived reality of his life. Critics often conflate domestic imperfection with providential disqualification. Yet this standard has never been applied consistently in religious history. Noah's family mocked him. Abraham's household was fractured. Jacob's sons betrayed him. Moses' own siblings opposed him. Jesus' family doubted him. To demand that Reverend Moon's household be free of conflict as a prerequisite for messianic legitimacy is to invent a standard God himself has never used, Reverend Sun Myung Moon was explicit about the cosmic scale of his mission. "My mission is a cosmic mission. It penetrates the past, present, and future, and encompasses all humanity," he stated in published addresses. Such a mission by its nature invites spiritual resistance, not only externally, but internally, where Satan historically strikes hardest. Importantly, Reverend Moon never grounded his authority in personal charisma or family loyalty. He grounded it in revelation, responsibility, and results. In a way, then, the divine principle, this new revelation, is the documentary of my life. It is my own life experience, he explained. The divine principle did not emerge from comfort, but from prison, persecution, and decades of global labor. Those who weaponize family dissent to get at the Messiah ignore the objective fruits of Reverend Moon's ministry: the establishment of an international religious movement, the global blessing of marriage and family values, interfaith and peace initiatives spanning continents, educational, cultural, and media institutions, and a coherent theological system that addresses the failures of both Christianity and secular modernity. These are not the byproducts of delusion, but of providential consistency. Father Sun Myung Moon also warned that even those closest to providence are not automatically aligned with heaven. In order to be in the position of the true parents, they should first be a true son and a true daughter, he taught. Proximity to a prophet does not equal unity with God's will. History confirms this relentlessly. The postmodern tendency to collapse all truth into personal testimony has further distorted public understanding. Personal narratives matter, but they do not adjudicate cosmic missions. God's providence is evaluated over time through historical impact, doctrinal coherence, and sacrificial fruit. As Father Moon stated plainly, our society is the realm of death. The only hope lies with the appearance of a true religion and a leader of that religion. To acknowledge family pain does not require abandoning theological clarity. One can grieve broken relationships while still affirming that Reverend Sun Myung Moon fulfilled a unique, God-ordained role in human history. Indeed, the very intensity of internal opposition mirrors the biblical pattern of providential central figures. The final question is not whether Reverend Moon was opposed, even by members of his own household, but whether his life fulfilled God's redemptive purpose. On that question, his teachings, sacrifices, and enduring global legacy answer with unmistakable clarity. A prophet is not known in his own house. History, however, will know him. Footnotes sources for publication.